They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Jalen Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Halliburton is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Gray in at the 2. And with MP coming up on free agency in the offseason, this franchise is at a major crossroads.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to do everything they can to keep him. But in the end, it's MP's call. If he wants a new challenge in a new town, nothing's stopping him.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria, Jakob Poeltl, is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
Now here's Smith. Right side Hield. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 6. And it falls all over the rim and in.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
You know, Poeltl's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Poeltl. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Pass to Poeltl. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Tough shot from Jakob Poeltl under duress, but finds a way to maintain his concentration.
Now Halliburton. Outside Hield. Now here's Halliburton. It's deflected.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sochan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Sochan on the wing. Jones. Outside Johnson. Over Hield. Misses off the right iron. Here's Indiana. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And so it's Indiana with it. Pass to Gray. That one's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Jones. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Here's Gray. Smith drops in the layup for 2.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Over to the wing. Hield against Johnson. And he comes up with a bucket.
That's not going to stop Keldon Johnson. He's good at forcing his way through contact.
Pass to Gray. Back to Halliburton. Hield from outside. The shot off that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They went to Indianapolis for their last meeting with the Pacers. Came out with a victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Now here's Hield. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the middle. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Gray. Good work there as it goes.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Pass to Gray. Down low. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
That's tipped. Vassell with it. He picked up 10 in his last game. Here's Sohan. Pass to Pirtle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
The Pacers making a switch here. Bataze's checked in. And that one falls for Pirtle.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Indiana calls timeout. You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
Here's Gray, taking command on offense when they need him, putting up 21 a game. Here's Halliburton. Oh, they can't stop the run with that one. Vassell outside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Gray. Back to Hield. And here's Smith. Here's Gray. 15 in his last outing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
To the right side. Back to Vassell. Jones against Halliburton. Vassell connects from downtown. Vassell's got 7 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Gray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Knocked away.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Jones finds Vassell.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Halliburton against Jones. Pass to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Fires, high post. Pacers with a rebound. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. annoying turnover.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Indiana. Now here's Pirtle. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others.
Here's Gray, trailing by 10. Jackson, right side. Pass to Mathurin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Richardson.
That's on Josh Richardson.
And such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
Fournier's checked in for Pirtle. The Pacers also with a sub. Tice is checked in for Bataze. Now here's McDermott. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Mathurin. First personal foul. 14
And he makes the first.
at the line for your Spurs. Run.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to O'Neal. Tice against Collins. Here's Gray. Lets it fly. Off target with the open look. Outside Richardson. A step back shot. They get it again.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And here are the Pacers now. After the basket by San Antonio. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Pacers. Daniel Tice. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Richardson. With the second effort, and it's Collins laying it in. And the Spurs lead by 13.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Gray. Pass to Jackson. Count it. 1 for 1. To start the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Jackson against McDermott. All sorts of time. And the jumper is on the mark.
From Doug McDermott.
For Indiana, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Gray. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
McDermott outside. Outside Fournier. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
This is what you want. Put the defender in a position where he has to foul you to stop you. Richardson can be a tricky cover.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Duarte, he's checked in for Indiana. So he gets them both.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Ooh, stolen by 48. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. The shot that time, not
Big way.
Here's Gray. Pass to Duarte. And here's Jackson, defended by McDermott. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's gotten his third basket of the night.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Team is in the penalty.
First one falls for him.
When you think
Leo ends up going with a new group. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your... body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Clock at 6. On the take. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Turner with it. Here's Gray. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Right side Johnson. Back to Vassell. The shot no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Mavericks delivered in a major way. He added 15 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. Another tremendous game for him. One of the hottest players in the league right now.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. Takes one from 10 feet. He squares up and sinks it. Vassell's got 6 here in the quarter. The Pacers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Here's Gray. 6 points for him. Here's Mathurin. Poeltl with some nice D.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Count it. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
I love Keldon Johnson's mindset. He is getting it done inside.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Matherin. Off target from three-point range.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for San Antonio, Sohan.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Well, Indiana shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Gray. Releases. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter.
And he's got bunnies. Sohan, a high flyer.
Indiana shooting just around 41% in the second. Here's Gray. 6 points for him. The offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there.
Isaiah Jackson.
Give him 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Sohan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, just
First
knocking
personal
down
foul.
every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
At the line for your Spurs, Sohan. Taking 2
No
shots.
good on that one.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Here's Matherin, covered by Johnson. Here's Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Pacers, Isaiah Jackson. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2, and the Spurs shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Jones against Halliburton. Outside Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for your Spurs, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
Jones hits them both. Now Halliburton. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them.
San Antonio leading. Vassell outside. Back to Jones. The shot won't fall. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Gray. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Johnson. The rebound by Jackson. And the Pacers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Gray, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Devin Vassell.
Personal foul. Shooting for Indiana, Gray.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Spurs shooting at a 43% clip during the second. Back to Jones. Vassell outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Gray. Jackson right side. The fadeaway. Sohan with a rebound.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
Richardson's checked in for San Antonio. He hits the second from the line.
A lottery pick, Devin Vassell has turned into a big-time talent, someone who will be a force in this league for years to come.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Gray.
36 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Johnson. Back to Vassell. Pass to Johnson. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Here's Gray. The 3-ball. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And
The Spurs, 61. The Pacers, 55.
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Second half. Underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Jackson out there with Smith. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Gray in at the shooting guard position. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson.
For the Pacers, Miles Turner.
Here's Gray. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. Pass to Vassell. Pulls it. Can't hit that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Now Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Pacers,
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, the Spurs shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Vassell. Right wing. Right side Johnson. And there's the drive. Over Hield. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
first personal
That
foul.
one on Hield.
Just a power player all the way around. Keldon Johnson with a hard drive.
Keldon Johnson taking 2
And he drops the first.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
That one misses. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Here's Gray. He's got 11 to the paint. Here's Turner. Ooh, Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Turner's got his third basket on the night right there.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Vassell outside. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Turner. Here's Gray. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Vassell with it, guarded by Smith. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Gray, defended by Jones. Turner in the high post. Inside, here's Gray. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Vassell outside.
Pacers foul. Gray. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Substitution for your Spurs.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Here's Jones. Give him 8. Shoots over Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
For the lead. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
That's good from Jones. And the Spurs making a change here. Fournier's checked in. Jones hits them both. For Indiana, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside heel. Smith left side. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 13-footer, and the bucket is good. Halliburton's got 12 points.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Pass to Fournier. Lets it fly. They get it back. Second chance effort. And yep, it's good. He's got 11.
Just what you expect from Poeltl inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Here's Gray. He's got 13. Halliburton on the wing. Over Jones. Rebound San Antonio. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Yep, that one's good. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around. On the bucket.
Now here's Jones. 12 points for him. Pass to Fournier. Halliburton against Jones. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. This for the tie. And they recover it. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Richardson comes in for Jones. O'Neal, he's checked in for Indiana. Duarte comes in for Halliburton.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to O'Neal for the lead, and he sinks the layup. And the Pacers lead by 1.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Applause for your Spurs Hype Squad dance team. Come on.
Pacers on D. Collins right side. McDermott outside. And he drives in. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's O'Neal. Fournier covering. Pass to Turner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Richardson, on the wing Fournier. Now here's Richardson, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
It was just fun watching Doug McDermott shoot the basketball, comfortable to pull up whenever he has room to shoot it.
Here's Gray. Pass to Duarte. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. Duarte's got 5 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Fournier. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Pass to Smith. Out to the wing. Here's Duarte, guarded by Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duarte. Counts the basket and the foul. That's on Josh Richardson.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
San Antonio trailing here. McDermott outside. Pass to Richardson. McDermott against Jackson. To halt the run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
Tice is checked in for Indiana.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Gray, guarded by Richardson. Pass to Tice, fires it. Again, Indiana.
That's been typical of their... performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
McDermott outside.
Having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Gray. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assist.
He's got 21.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Keldon Johnson, he checked in for McDermott. And here's Richardson. Pass to Johnson. Back to Richardson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Daniel Tice.
And that one misses.
I mean, a ferocious athlete. Josh Richardson has also proven to be a terrific 3-and-D guy.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
Team foul. Shooting for Indiana.
And the second free throw is good. Well, the Spurs shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Going inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Now here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Tice grabs the miss.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
To the wing, right side. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Pacers making a change here. Smith's checked in.
Substitution.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
First free throw is good.
At the line for San Antonio, Rana. At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Gray. He's got 21. It's Duarte on the wing. Shot is up. Gets an open look and hits it. Duarte's got 10. Well, the Spurs shooting only 42%. On the wing, Richardson. Soft touch off the glass. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
It's Duarte on the wing. To the wing on the left. Gray. Three-pointer off the mark. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana leading. Pass to Duarte. And he jams it home with authority.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Baseline try. Pacers with a rebound. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
The shot by Duarte, no good. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. It's the Pacers leading by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return.
88.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Deciding to change it up. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. It's stolen by Johnson. In transition. Here's Vassell. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Devin Vassell has got all the tools, and he's showing them off.
Indiana's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Here's Gray. He's guarded by Vassell. Gray, good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Vassell outside. On the wing, Richardson. Driving to the basket. Back to Vassell. That shot missing. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Halliburton. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Smith against Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I love whenever Johnson goes at the defensive side because it puts them in a very difficult position.
So both teams making some changes here. The Pacers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Pass to Gray. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Turner. Rebound San Antonio. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 17-6 run. Jones with the ball. Into the lane. Shoots over Halliburton. Jones misses. Here's Gray. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Indiana, Gray at the line for 1.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Left side, Johnson. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, stolen by Turner. Jones against Halliburton. Here's Gray. Outside for Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Oh, there's the alley.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. The Spurs have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Vassell outside. Jones from outside. Fades. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
Spurs ball.
And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 5-point game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
Shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. The Spurs shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Back to Jones. Up top, Johnson. Can they get it? Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Getting to the line, something this team wants more of from Keldon Johnson.
The line for your Spurs, Keldon Johnson. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Pass to Gray. Down low. Nice shot by Turner. Turner's got 10 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
They get the rebound. Hurdle. He's off on the layup. For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. To the inside. A nice shot by Smith. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Right side Johnson. 16 feet out. Offensive rebound Spurs.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Gray. Now Smith. Halliburton up top. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And it's Mathurin missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Pacers foul. Tyrese Halliburton. Third personal
He drops the
foul.
first one, and that brings him within single digits.
At the line.
And so he hits both. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Turner. Here's Smith. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
Team foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. Taylor, he's checked in for Indiana.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
To the middle. Here's Langford. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Gray. Here's Halliburton. Doesn't go that time. From deep. Now here's Johnson. Outside Fournier. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so the Pacers take the win.